Hello, Ron and Rodney, underneath your car, underneath your 190 SL, and we were fixing Steve was fixing the emergency brake cable and discovered a little something underneath here that we're going to have to deal with. This bolt right here is one of three holding the drive shaft to the transmission, and this bolt is a shoulder bolt that's supposed to be in there really snug. It's not supposed to have a gap in it. If we come over here, you can see this one doesn't have a gap, this one doesn't have a gap. So we need to take this bolt out and shim it properly so it won't have a space in it, and so it can tighten up, because the nut is not able to tighten up. Now the problem is, whoever was in here before us put these bolts in incorrectly, so if you try to take this long bolt out, it runs into the back of the transmission. So I've got plenty of bolts, and what I'm going to do is, in order to get this bolt off of here without damaging it, one would have to remove this entire flange from the rear of the transmission, which is something we are not going to do. So whoever was in here before us really screwed it up, did it wrong, unbelievably wrong, because all the bolts are supposed to come in from this side and the nuts go on here, etc., etc. So we'll we'll sacrifice this bolt and get it out of here, and then we can put the other one in correctly. And we may do all of them to do it correctly, because it's just the kind of work that can't be being done by us. And also, if we don't correct this problem, this flange right here is no longer available, and this flange, it's on the front of the drive shaft, is no longer available, and the possibility is that this loose bolt's going to allow those things to flop around and beat each other up, and then we'll get into real trouble. So that's one of the fun little things we find on the car. Keeps us from delivering it. Hopefully you can understand. If you have any questions, ask me.